The answer when I call, I think the problem.
Wow, I was muted. I was muted. I was muted. Wow, this whole time. My fault, y'all.
Shit. When I get the game, I'm gonna flip it. I want post fix. The hard letter say that. Look, go get the album, man. The EP. Look, I know they talking shit, that's why I'm living with a stick. I'm like a bitch the way I'm scouting for the bitch. Regardless what you did, dog, I ain't never switch. All about my chick, just keep your hands above my dick. I don't even trip cause I know no one showed you. Sloppy with the trick cause I do it how the pros do. I can put you on, come on, baby, lift up and watch daddy, he gon' show you, dog. This rap shit be regular, fuck niggas. I don't see competitors, we ain't the same. Cause I be letting her, and I know your type. Why you sweating her? Acting just like Nicky, all these niggas trying to fight me, but that tough talk is me shit, bet it up. We can knuckle up. It's really what you want to do, shit. I could grab that thing and make a double dutch. Shout out Buddha Evie, he just doubled up. Type of shit I'm trying to see my youngest coming up. Still ain't heard about every been I fuck with us. Don't let me lock eyes with your bitch, I'ma fuck it up. I don't lie to my bitch, she gon' help me come. I told you little niggas, I'm the chosen one. I'ma show you little niggas how it's really done. Peak game, little brody, bet I make 'em fall in love. Look, I know they talking shit, that's why I'm limping with a stick. Something like a pick the way I'm scouting for the pitch. Regardless what you did, dog, I ain't never switch. All about my chick, just keep your hands up on my dick. I don't even trip, cause I know no one showed you. Sloppy with the trick, cause I do it how the pros do. I can put you on, come on, baby, lift up and watch daddy, he gon' show you. Watch daddy, he gon' show you. I can post shit real nice and sell dope too. Every time you swipe your card, it never go through. Nobody answer when I call. I beat the Pro Tools. I might die if I don't got it. That's why I told tools. That's why I told Blinks. I like to smoke shit. When I get the M, I'ma flip it. I want post fix. The hard letter say that. Because I thought she was to stack your tickets, stay on the business, get off the perk shit. Every time my phone ring, it make me crack a smile. What you mean I'll be put up? I'm out in traffic now. Then I pull up on me playing, I'll pack it down. I gotta keep like 5,000 just to wrap around. I gotta keep a nickel just to speak. My kids think I'm rich, so it cost me a ticket just to eat. It's hard to stack a 50 up when you been spending 10 a week. I ain't had no hard hits, so I told Twin to sit a freak. Look, I know they talking shit, that's why I'm limping with a stick. Something like a pimp the way I'm scouting for the bitch. Regardless what you did, dog, I ain't never switch. All about my chick, just keep your hands up on my dick. I don't even trip, cause I know no one. Sloppy with the trick.
Cause I do it how to. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get it. 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 Man, we're at 158. Come on, 158, 5,158, man. It's your boy Suave Flex, man, with the Splash Bros. I hope y'all didn't think I was salty off that L, man. We're about it. We changed up the scenery a little bit. I'm in the garage right now. Had to go pick up my kids, but I want y'all to know that I'm still here. I'm still in the moment. I'm still here with y'all. I want y'all to understand that this game doesn't sleep. All right. We're here to talk about gold. Not only that, I'm also here to show you guys a little. I'm going to show you guys maybe a little bit about US 30. Maybe. After just linking up with one of my brother's Kingdom Trades, shout out to my brother Leo, man. We definitely will be taking a look at US 30 a lot more carefully. Just after learning what we learned today, man, I'm definitely excited for sure, man. I'm definitely excited to see what we got going on. We're probably gonna see some breakthroughs right here to catch a sell. 100 points, man. 100 points, and we're going for 1% every single time when we're taking these trades. But getting back to what we really love to teach, all right, y'all. We love to teach what we like right here, and that's gold, man. Gold, gold, gold. All right. That's TSQ 7:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time for the New York Open. What we're looking at right now is we're going to be looking at the 4-hour trend. Okay, 4-hour trend is going to teach us right here. If you don't know what these orange lines are, then you better get with one of your peoples and your peers to understand what these orange lines are. Okay, right now I could have called this sell a long time ago. I was looking at the markets. I already knew just because of how high it just shot up. Not only that, I want to sit down. My fault. I want to sit down, but I don't got no chair. But just looking at these highs right now, where we're at, I definitely want to see gold come back down and retest these areas where we're looking at these gaps. Okay, right now, gold. If we look at it in a higher time frame, we see that it's in an uptrend right now. We're about a halfway fill this candle where we took a dramatic drawdown, okay? A dramatic like really sell, and we just seen it just consolidate just after day after day after day. This happened January 30th, right here, right before February. And typically, quarter four, when we end quarter four, that's the end of April, we'll probably see this thing break through all the way up to the high. Breaking levels, breaking 5,600 like that. And I'm talking about it right now. We might see this high come back pretty soon. I would say after April. And the reason why I say after April is because that's when everybody loses their money, their tax money. That's when everybody doesn't have any money anymore. So what happens? Greed. Greed tends to happen. So those people that are traders like us, these retail traders who try to come into the market and try to find the same trades that we get and are being greedy, that's where they get wiped out. And then what happens after we lose money? We typically want to deposit more and we want to go get more. So let's not be those people and let's find the right trend and let's just keep our money and secure our profits. All right. You got to think of your stop. If you have kids, if you have kids, nephews, nieces, anything, a family, if you have a family in general, think of your stop loss as your family. Protect your family. You're going to want to what? You're going to protect your family. You're going to protect your family. Stop. We got to stop fucking blowing accounts and acting like it's okay. Like, oh man, I blew an account. Fuck. Oh, it's cool. No, that's not cool. Whether it's $20, $10, $50, anything. Nobody likes to lose. I don't like to lose. I took a $1,200 L last week. I know you guys seen that. Like I could sit here and, lament on those kind of things and be sad. I'm not sad. If anything, I want to figure out how to be more disciplined because the only reason I took that L was because I was being greedy. I wanted more. I was up $700 in less than 24 hours. Why the fuck would you want more? I just made more than half of my paycheck that I work an 8-hour shift for. So my goal is stop being fucking greedy for me, at least, because when we see blues, like I was up more than I was just up, guys. Like, and what I'm getting to right now, it's fucking hot in this fucking garage. So bear with me if I'm sweating. If you just see bullets just dripping down my face. We're gonna go into the 30-minute structure. Right now, I see resistance right now, guys, right here. And this is an area that I've already marked up, okay, on my other I think I did it on my other laptop or on my other phone. I see resistance right here. Like until we break this quarter level right here, guys, we're not seeing nothing. This is consolidation. This would be considered consolidation in this kind of time frame. Can you still catch pips? Yes, of course. You can catch pips all the time. But you got to be quick and you got to be really resilient and you got to find these movements. Like right now, look, we're looking at this movement right here where it's staying above this quarter level from what we teach TSQ, trend structure quarter level. So we know that the trend is what? Up. So we know that the structure right now from the 30-minute, if we even go to the hour time frame, look at it, it's touching these quarter, it's respecting this quarter level. Right now, we're probably going to see something break through 51.75. London session doesn't start till 2 a.m. Pre-London, 12 a.m. That's where the Asian session is starting to close out. Tokyo session starting to close out. So, we'll probably see maybe a dramatic retest to then come back up here. Or we might even see it bouncing because what? It was playing in these areas for a long time. It was playing in these areas. Look at this. This is a 1 hour playing in these areas, and then it finally broke 5,000, where it broke a good quarter level. Now it just broke structure. Boom. We broke structure right here. I'm gonna put that back there. We broke structure right here to where now we're at another area of what? If we zoom out, it's another great area of resistance. Oh, gee, CJ, how did you find that? Look at this side. Okay. If we're looking at this side, we know that, oh, snap, CJ, look, we are in consolidation. We did break through. We broke structure. Look, we broke this shit. Okay. So we want to keep continuing to break these things. And again, when we say we want to break these structures, we're not trying to be greedy, because when we break 51.75, we know we could catch 50 to 100 pips. Easy money, easy fucking money. And it's no joke. It's easy. The only reason you're going to lose in these kind of trades is if you're being greedy, if you're trying to get more. I tell everybody that I sign up, stop be don't be greedy. And look, it's one thing that I messed up on. And I could sit here and be vulnerable about that and have integrity, because I don't want y'all to make the same fucking mistakes. Ask Edgar. I'm gonna let him speak, here in a few. But the only reason we lose in these trades is because we want to be fucking rich tomorrow. It's not gonna happen. Sorry, guys. I've been trying it for the last 8 years. It's not. Will you make money? Fuck yeah, you will. And those days that you do make money and when you're following the plan is when God is going to bless you with everything that you need. All right. So right now we're looking at 30-minute structure. All right. 1 hour, 30-minute. All right. We want to see a continuation to go up. We want to see a breakthrough. Boom. Right here. Come back down to retest the quarter level. And then voila. Because if we break this, we know that the continuation is going to go up. And I don't doubt that, for the fact that it needs to fill half of this fucking candle way over here. Okay? Where I stopped marking it up, which was 275. So 52.75 is the last quarter level that I marked up. All right. And then that's when gold just fucking kept tanking all the way down. All right. So we want to watch this area, because once it breaks that area, then that's when we know when the continuation will just keep going. That's when we know we're going to see every Sunday when gold was just opening up fucking dramatically, going up 2,000, 3,000 pips. Okay, guys? So we want to see this continuation go up. Anything on the downside below these areas right here, you guys see it. Like, you guys could see it. Literally, this gap right there. You guys could see that. All right. Anything below here, we're gonna probably touch 5,000. Probably touch 5,000, which I don't doubt, because that was another good area that it was respecting. It was a great area that gold was respecting. This area, look at this. Look at this wick right here. Great area. This is the one that took me out. Excuse me. But if you look at this is what my brother was teaching me. One of my brother Leo. Right here was 730. Typically, what did I say? We trade what? Volume. We want to trade when institutions trade. So 730, what happened? We fucking seen the buy. We seen the buy. Even pre 630. The 630 buy is always going to be good. You could catch these kind of entries. Because look, go right here. 630, what happened? Pre-buy. Boom. 730. Institution trade. Bro, my boy Leo, I'm telling y'all, he put me on fucking game like this earlier today. 7:30 is when we're fucking trading. If you're not on these fucking trades, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your money that you just gave me and my brother Joe. Amen. All right. Hurry the fuck up and lock in, because I'm not wasting no time. I don't want you guys blowing accounts. If you're blowing accounts, it's because you're being fucking greedy. If you're not blowing accounts, that's because you're following the trade. You're following the structure, or you're being patient. Okay. And if you're not trading right now, and if you haven't taken any trades, that means you're slacking and you just gave us money for free. That means you're wasting your money and your time. So lock in, because I'm pretty sure everybody's goal in this chat is to make fucking money. We can make the money. The only goal is to lock in, make sure you have a plan, make sure you have these goals. All right. My goals weren't intentional this month. That's why I lost at 1,200. That's why I lost $1,200. My goals weren't intentional. Those other times they were very, very intentional. Very, very intentional. This time I wanted to be greedy, and I got greedy, and guess what happened? We lost money. And that's okay, because I know what I know what I did in my market. I know I had the right setup. I was up, and I chose to be greedy. All right. But this is what we're looking for, guys. Today is like more of a Sunday mental kind of thing. Not only that, I gave you guys a trade. I gave you guys this right here. This is what we're seeing. We're in consolidation right now. I wouldn't even want to trade right now. Let's wait for what? 7:30 tomorrow morning, but let's wake up at 7. Okay, so if you're up at 7, I'm going to be up at 7, probably 6:30, looking at that pre-market. Because what happened? Even then, before this trade, look, it was 6, 4, 7, 6:30 pre-market, 7 consolidated. And if we see this same shit tomorrow morning, bro, the only thing we should be looking at is buys from 6:30 to 7:30. Okay? From 6:30 to 7:30. That's when my boy Leo, he said, when do you want to clock in? You guys choose when you guys want to clock in. That goes for me as well. I choose when I want to clock in. Okay? And with that being said, we'll be trading 2 different pairs. I'm gonna also test US 30 as well tomorrow, 7:30. I'm not doing no Zoom call, no Zoom calls. There's gonna be a Zoom call where my brother Leo will be having. That's gonna be actually something I'm gonna be talking to my brother Joe. We're gonna be adding that to our session. I know my brother Leo was doing the calls for free for the last 2 months. He's no longer doing free calls for US 30. That's something that will be a monthly membership. Okay. If you want to tap in with that, definitely tap in with me or Joe. We'll definitely guide you the right direction. Other than that, this is what I have for you guys tonight. Okay. It's pretty quick. It's pretty simple. TSQ. If you haven't scheduled your one-on-one and you've already joined the Splash Bros chat, please schedule your one-on-one. Okay. We don't want you guys missing out on any opportunity. Not only that, we don't want you missing out on, the strategy that will change your life. Okay. I'm going to give it to my brother Edgar. I'm not sure if he's in this call right now. I think he is, but I'm going to give him the opportunity to speak. And, definitely, I'm going to make him host right now. So, Edgar, if you're there, brother, go ahead. It's all you.
Yo, yo, yo. So one thing I just want to point out, or we're gonna go over, is a trade setup. I actually called out earlier. I actually called Suave up. I texted him. I even texted Joe. I was gonna send it to the chat, but just being that I'm still more on the student side, I wanted more, you know, I wanted CJ to approve it pretty much. But CJ, go to market open on the 4-hour chart.
I gave you host, so you can mark it up, brother. You're good. You're the host now. It's all
Right
you.
here. Okay. Um, well, if you notice, where market closed on Friday. We closed price at around 5108, so $5,100
I go ahead and
or
share your
whatever.
screen. Go ahead and share your screen.
I'm on a phone right now. Just keep yours up if you can, because I'm actually out right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah. So if you notice, guys, we closed, um, gold price closed at 5108, right? Now if you go, CJ, go scroll more to the left on the 4-hour chart. You'll see that the last time, no, not like in the middle, 5108. Where's that? I'm looking. Trying to find it. 5108. If you were to scroll left, we would have seen. I can't find it right now exactly on the chart, but there was a red wick rejecting 5125, which was that quarter level. So being that market closed below that, my anticipation for the market was that if we hit 5125 when we broke above that on the 5 minute, then we were in for buys. So that's kind of the setup I was telling CJ about. And that setup, if you took that today, I mean, obviously I didn't call it out to the chat, but that setup would have gave you what, from 5125 to what do we hit, like 5180? So I don't know why I can't find it on this.
That's what I was about to say, Edgar. If you could like just show us kind of so we could kind of see what's really going on right there at the 5108. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
Just so we
trying to
could kind of see what's really
see.
happening and like kind of get an idea of what you're saying. Because right here, I couldn't find it either, brother.
I'm gonna find it on my chart. Hold on.
Yeah, no,
Let me
I know for sure you can.
let
Just
me screenshot it and I'll drop it in the chat.
hell yeah. I appreciate it. Yeah, because I really want to see kind of what you're talking about, so we kind of at least have a kind of an idea, you
Is it
know.
where are you talking about, Edgar? I'm zooming in. I'm on 5108 right now. I'm on 5108, 5107 right now. I'm zoomed in. You guys not see my chart or what?
Yeah, we do.
51.
Just kind of trying to see where he's saying, because it was like he said before that,
So he was talking about this. If you guys can
like
see my
right here. There
screen,
you go.
he's talking about this area right here where it just broke dramatically, where it broke this area
Yeah, but
on the
before that, because
5 minute.
I was doing a back testing session, but I seen a red candle earlier on the 4 hour that was wicking around like 51.20 and it never hit 51.25. So I wanted to see, being that that was the rejection, if we hit 51.25, that's where I would have been in for buys. But I'm trying to find it right now.
Yeah. Here, even if I throw
Oh,
in
here
my
it is. Here it is. I found it. I found it. Okay. So this area right here, I'm gonna screenshot it, send it to the chat. I'm gonna circle it.
oh man.
What time are you looking at, Edgar? Like, kind of
This
give or
is
take.
on the 4 hour, yeah.
Yeah, but
The
like at what
4 hour.
time
Hold on.
you're like that you seen this?
Do I got Day
This
Day in
would
here? Do I got
be
anybody else in here that got questions? Anybody that has questions, please ask them right now.
Yeah, I kind of want to get to that area so he could like kind of explain what he's seen that made it
I'm telling him to
him
share
like
his
give
screen.
confirmations, you
You
know?
don't want to share your screen, Edgar?
here. There you go. I just the chat. I just screenshotted it.
The
Okay, you
snap
see this
and the
level?
Insta.
Yeah, it's on. Oh, my bad. It's loading up on iMessage.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah. Okay, so this candle was actually green, or well, I'm telling you, when I was looking at it on TradingView, it was red. But anyways, okay, you see how that candle's wicking up? It kind
Mm-hmm.
of just rejected. We were at 5100, but we never made it to that 5125 level.
Okay.
Okay, and when market closed, we were around 5108, like I said. So when we're at 5108 and we got the break of structure around where that candle wicked at the next quarter level, that's when I knew I was going to be in for buys. I literally called CJ up and I said, hey, 5125, that's when I'm swinging.
Yeah, bro.
Yep.
Can you hear Edgar?
Yeah.
So what made you like kind of like what point that you seen? Okay, it's a buy because it rejected. It rejected off the 51.25 level.
So pretty much basically, when I had been back testing or whatever, just looking at that setup, like I said, the last time we were there at this price, it was rejecting it. So I wanted to see if it was either going to continue that, because like I said, market close 5108. So this level, that rejection was around like 5119, 5118, around there. So it was either going to hit 5119 again and just tank, or it was going to break that 5119, touch our next quarter level, and then your bias would have been, oh, okay, the 4 hours up, trend is up, obviously, and we're at a quarter level, and that's where we would be
Would have
having
been
the bias for
continuation.
buys. You see
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Continuation, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, for sure.
So me just looking left to right, I'm pretty much looking at the previous resistance and seeing if we're gonna break that. And because it
Okay.
resisted that level, and from there, market open. I
You
think
got
instantly you would have caught that.
Do you guys see
Like as soon
how it's resisting right here in this area though? Do you guys see how it's resisting the 51.75? You see how many times it's one, two, it rejected right here, three. We can
And
even
that's off
count
the
that.
5 minute though, right? That's where
Four.
you're seeing the rejections, right, Suave?
Yup, exactly. This
Okay.
is off the
That's
5
where
minute.
the 5 minute is where you're supposed to check your resistance, right? Like
it
It's
just
just so,
depends what
rejection.
time frame you're trying to trade on, or like it
exactly.
just depends. Because
Exactly.
if you're catching a bigger setup and you see something on the 4 hour, the 4 hour doesn't
The
lie to you,
4 hour
bro.
is gonna give you the confirmation for sure.
Yeah,
Most definitely.
the 4 hours where you can catch those big ass swing trades.
The big ones, yeah, for
If
sure.
you're a scalper, hell yeah, catch the 5 minute. But if you want
Golden
to
zone.
catch the best available trade,
Look
that's
at this
where
was the
It's the
golden
four
zone.
hour.
Look at
yeah,
the golden zone. Look, I even called it. I said golden
exactly.
zone.
Yep.
golden zone,
Yeah, you do got it marked right there.
and you could
Okay,
have
so
fucking rolled
Okay,
all that shit.
Suave, I got a question for you, brother.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where do you find your golden zones? When do you know, hey, you know what? This is the golden zone for sure. Like, you know,
I-
what it you see, do you
Look at
watch it
these
like
wicks.
where it
Look
resisted
at
at
these
the
wicks.
last?
Yeah,
there's
look at
the
these
5 minute
wicks.
rejecting the downside.
But
And
and
I've
then
been
also
watching the like the Evan Cabral videos that we've been like, you know, the ones that he showed us, and those are like, so you're mainly looking for like the wicks that are giving you like
that reset, that
the
retest. Yeah,
confirmation.
yep. Because look at this rejection. Look at these rejections right here. All these rejections right here. You see these big ass wicks on the bigger time frames. One, two, and then it broke through. But look at on this side. It what rejected one, two,
Two. Yep.
three,
Three.
four, and
Four.
then
Yep.
it started respecting our quarter
Okay.
levels. When it started respecting the quarter levels, that's when we're like, oh shit, this is TSQ for the long run. Boom. And
But
then
those,
look at all
look where
that.
we before that, you could even see the trades though where it shows that it's going down. Like in 16, you see where 16's at? Go down to the 16. You can see that it's giving that rejection candle here over to left, a little bit up, left, left, over to the next side. Look, that candle right there, that one that you had pointed out. To your right. Isn't that a rejection candle? One more right over, Suave. Two. That one right there. Isn't that supposed to be a rejection candle, right?
This one right here.
What isn't that called the hammer?
So essentially, yeah, it
Essentially,
was.
yes, right?
But look, if we go on the lower time, that's when you look at the bigger time frames and you're like, okay, it gave us a hammer. But look, it's not a complete one because if we go down here, let me mark this up because I only got like 9 minutes. But if we mark that one up and we go down to the lower time frames, like the 1 hour,
It's not the same wick, is it?
right here, it was one of these. Oh shit, damn. It was the 16th. So the 16th,
Right there where you put
right
that box
here,
at, ain't it?
right here. That was a rejection. And look, you got the
Yeah, it
rejection.
looks
And
way
look,
different on the 1 hour.
yeah, and look, that's why we say what we go for what 100 to what 50 to 100 pips, guys. Don't want to be greedy because
Yep.
look, off the TSQ, you could have caught that. Off the TSQ, that would have been what 420 pips or 40, yeah, 42.
Off the rejection off the bottom though, right?
Yeah,
Off the what 49.75?
yep. 49.75. No, that would have been like 170 pips. I'm sorry. Oh no, I'm sorry. I am. I'm not tripping. That was like 400 pips because right here I just deleted my quarter level that I had right here. So at the 5,000 mark, that would have been 250 pips plus 170. Yeah, you would have been up 400. Yeah, I'm correct. 420
For
pips.
sure you are. Yep.
When you're looking at the wicks, are they always going to be back to back? Like,
Gold likes to respect these. Look, it just respected this area. Look, you could have caught another entry right here. Look, and still not even hit still not even hit right here. If you hit right, stop loss would have been right here. Depending on your entry, stop loss would have been right here. Because we always go for 100 pips stop loss. But look at the fact that even again, if you go into smaller time frames, it does respect day. It does respect these areas. It respects these wicks. They like to respect. They respect heavy, and they'll
They're not
respect
just moving like crazy. They
because
respect
even then,
the lines that
if
they're
you
working through. Yeah.
if you properly went into this trade with proper risk management, you would have what stop loss hit. All right, cool. Let me find another entry, and then oh what fuck, it would have took off probably. But then again, we probably wouldn't have even gotten in this. We probably would have waited to get into this fucking trade and then go in. We probably would have got in way the fuck up here at 49.85 and then still took an entry all the way up or took the TP up here. So
And
essentially,
how does it look in the 4 hour though, Suave? Because essentially, like going based off of TSQ, I kind of try to like follow that all the time. You know, like first see the trend and then like structure, breakup structure. You know what I mean? So I try to go off of TSQ where like based off that one. If we look at the 4 hour, how would it be able to be see the entry? You know what I mean? Just so we can all see. Like even the new people, I know they're not asking too many questions either.
no, yeah, no. That's
Just
and
so
that,
everyone could see though, because I
That's a
know it
good,
is.
and
You
that's a
know what I
good
mean?
question because like you said, like you asked me earlier, like, yo, isn't that a rejection or isn't that like that hammer candle? Yeah, essentially that was for us to go in on a buy. If we would have seen this close up on a buy, you probably would have got in and caught the buy on this next 4 hour and
And
caught
catch the
one buy.
top end.
Caught
Yep.
catch this. But then that's when we want to look at like, okay, we're still in TSQ. You guys got to remember that
Interesting.
TSQ is going to be trend structure key level. Right now,
Yes, sir.
if you were looking at this, you'd be in downtrend.
Yep.
You
It's
wouldn't
still
even
in
want to
down.
be looking
It's
for
still in
buys.
downtrend now.
Yeah. And you wouldn't even want to be looking for buy. Right now, if we're looking at this, I got 4 minutes. If we're looking at this, this is what? Look, it fucking wicked that shit. This shit could flip. This shit could flip. That's why we want to be patient. That's why we want to wait. Let's catch the momentum. And I think me personally, the momentum is going to be at 7:30, 7:30 Mountain Standard Time. So our time, 7:30 our time. I'm going to be up at 7 a.m. Like I said, marking these charts. And then I'll happen to send out a chart in the XAU USD chat. So if you're in the private Discord and you got access to that, you're going to get access to what I'm going to be sending not only on US 30 but as well as gold. And again, I can't send out that link because I get that same link with Leo that same day. If you
Yep.
guys want more information on that, definitely hit up Leo and just let him know you
How
want
do
to
you
play.
feel about us maybe going in with Leo? Because
I don't give a
I've
fuck.
texted him privately, and I mean, he's trying to get me in the Discord. I just don't know what you guys think. Like,
If you guys want
for the
if you guys want to do whatever you guys want to do, that's on you guys. You guys have
not
lifetime access over
necessarily
here.
that, just like what would you recommend? Like not
Well,
necessarily, oh, I'm just gonna go do it because I see results or this and that, but more for like, what would you guys would you recommend me also taking trades with Leo and US 30, or how would you go upon
well,
that?
I'm about to have the link as well. So what we'll do is I'll probably send I'm doing the same thing as what he's gonna be doing, essentially. Like just letting you guys know I have the same sauce that he has. What he's
Exactly.
doing is what
You got
exactly
it.
is what I'm gonna be doing for you guys.
Most
And
definitely. Yeah,
and
that's
if you
kind of what
guys
I
feel
like. I wanted to hit at.
yeah, no, and if you
Like,
feel the
are we
need,
gonna
like,
be
oh
doing
dang, I
the
want
same
another
thing?
yep. And
Or
if you
like,
feel the need that you want another mentor, please do, bro. Like at the end of the day, you guys
for
have
sure.
lifetime access with us. Like you guys have it all day. This
Yeah,
isn't a
mainly,
forever thing. Like,
for the people that might not feel like that, maybe I was just thinking, since he trades US 30 and, he does
yep.
frequently like really do his thing with it, bro. Like, I've entered most of his live calls and he does do his thing with US 30, but you guys do your thing with gold. I've been in one of his tradings for UX, you know, UA.
It's just a
SD,
little bit
but
slower.
it's
It's not
way
like
different,
gold. Gold,
it's not the same exactly. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like, bro, you guys got it down on gold, but I'm saying like recommend it for US 30 because on gold, I'm not gonna go hop on his calls. Like I've been and I've seen like what kind of results they are. I've taken his trades, I've done the same thing. I just want to see like what you guys mainly think about US 30. Do you advise us to go in with him, or should we
Yeah,
just, you're gonna get the
try it
same
out.
sauce anyways?
Try it out. I'm gonna like I said, I'm getting the same sauce that he's giving. Like he literally was at my crib today,
I
and
seen
that's
it.
exactly all we were going over. We were just talking about US 30 all day. And
Hell
that's what
yeah,
I
bro.
posted on my Instagram. My phone's actually currently fucked up right now, y'all. So I need to go to Apple and figure that out. But other than that, I could genuinely say that my goal card, it says that, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a seven-figure day trader from US 30 and gold. Like these are going to be my two main pairs. I'm not going to not stop trading gold just because I'm looking
Hell
at
yeah,
another pair.
bro.
I want more income. So like let's look at two pairs. US 30 will probably be more so for my funded account when I'm actually going to do a funded account. I'm going to start that probably next week. I got a minute left though, all right, y'all. I'll post this video on YouTube. Other than that, if you guys have questions, message me on the Discord. I don't have my phone right now, but let's be active in the Discord. Let's if you have charts that you're marking up, if you're using TSQ, if you're using a different strategy, or if you're marking up your own charts, send them in the fucking chat or send them to me and Joe, like Edgar did. I confirmed that by I said, hell yeah, if that shit breaks 5125, hell yeah. Look, I have it marked up right here. Look, that was one of my fucking, if it broke through like it did, that was it. Right
Hell
now,
yeah.
right now we probably see we're in a 4 hour trend. All right, guys, we're in a buy trend. Okay, guys, just remember that. Much love to everybody. It's your boy Suave Flex, man, with the Splash Bros. I appreciate y'all. All right, man. Appreciate you.
Hey,
Man.
we love y'all. Hey, appreciate you guys, Joe and Suave Flex. I know you guys don't get that enough, brother. Hey, we really appreciate it. You know